Hello dear friends, I'm Dario and today I'm sitting in front of our garden. I will tell you a short story which fell again into Monica's hands yesterday. One day a teacher asked her students to write all names of the class among themselves on a piece of paper. And next to each of them to leave a space. Then she said, everybody should think about something nice and then write it about that classmate next to the name. This exercise lasted a whole hour, and afterwards everyone handed in their paper, and over the weekend the teacher put together all the niceties for everyone. On Monday, she gave everyone their list to read. After a short while, everybody smiled. Really? Someone whispered. I did not know that anybody liked me, that I meant something to my bank neighbor. No one mentioned the lists again after that. A few years later, one of the students died, and the teacher went to the funeral. The church was packed with friends and former classmates. After the application, someone addressed the teacher. Weren't you Mark's math teacher? She nodded. Yes. Then he said, Mark talked about you very often. Later, Mark's parents also approached the teacher and wanted to show her something. The father pulled out a wallet from his pocket. This was found when Mark died in the accident. We thought that you would recognize it. He pulled out a heavily worn sheet, folded and taped together many times. The teacher knew immediately what the sheet was. The compilation of all the nice things his classmates had written about him at that time. We would like to thank you, Mark's mother said, for doing this. Now former classmates joined. I still have my list too. It's in the top drawer of my desk. Someone said it's in my diary. Someone else, every year I stick it on the front page of every new agenda. So much for the story. It touches me deeply and shows the power of positivity. For me, it's also deeply connected to the theme of appreciation and gratitude that I, Frank, Monica and Sabrina have taken up. Such thinking and writing exercises seem banal, but I think they are not. They are rituals that help us to be happy. I know a couple who take a little walk every week and tell each other what went well last week, for which one is grateful, and those things can be similar repeatedly. What is important in the doing is the regularity. Our religions know the so-called golden rule. It's a principle of practical ethics. If you follow it, living together in private and in a society works. It comes in two varieties. A positive one and a negative one. What you want someone to do to you, do it to others. And what you do not want someone to do to you, do not do to others. The commandment to love one's neighbor, which is taken from the First Testament and which Jesus learned from his Jewish parents and took up and even strengthened. But the golden rule also exists in religions and philosophical texts in ancient China, India, Persia, ancient Egypt and Greece. To tell each other regularly what one appreciates. Perhaps this will inspire you tonight. I wish it to me and you. Be blessed and be a blessing.